What's up guys, Genesis King here, and welcome back to our Stellaris Star Wars Fallen Republic playthrough as the Mandalorian clans. So, picking up right where we left off at the end of the last episode, about to send 3 fleets in to take on these pirates. A little bit of overkill, I know, but we're going to come in and we are going to wipe these guys out. And the idea behind that is we want to make sure that our vassals up here can expand, grab some of these planets, grab some of these territories. So with that in mind, we are clearing out all of the pirates, in this case a rogue CIS fleet, and then rogue CIS down here as well. We'll come up here and clear this out, and you know what, honestly, I was looking at the galaxy before the episode started, and I think we want to come clear this out with the intention of claiming these systems for our own. I don't think it's a bad idea, and our fleets are literally right here, and what, 27 and 40. Really, we only need 2 of these guys. So let's grab you. Actually, you know what? Let's send Bo-Katan's Revenge and Warfleet Decimator. You boys are going to come right up here. So let's let the game start on running. I did go through and do some planetary management, as I usually do in between episodes. Let me know if you guys think our economy dipping a little bit is because I'm not micromanaging all the planets. As a reminder, we did set up sectors, or not sectors, rather. We did automate the sectors of Ishan, Ordradama, Yavin 4, and Tanab. And ever since we've done that, it seems like resources have dropped a little bit. And I don't know if that's just because we're at the point of the game where we're starting to stress our resource production, or if it's because I'm automating it and they're potentially replacing buildings, which I wouldn't think sectors would do. But let me know in the comments what your guys' thoughts on that are. And speaking of comments, thank you all so much for the comments on the last episode. It is greatly appreciated. Please do keep those coming. And one of those comments was, hey, I'm having those reinforcement issues with the fleets as well. And I think it's just a Stellaris thing. I don't think it's a mod thing, because the game does get confused since it's doing the whole it has to jump to the system thing instead of it travels through. It gets confused if you're in battle when the reinforcements come off the line, or if you're in the middle of a hyperspace line, or in between systems in the base game. It gets confused and it just drops them in a separate fleet. I don't know what can be done about that, but hey, it is what it is, and we'll get it figured out. Wow. Okay, let's pause for a second here and just examine this. Why are you guys so much slower? Like, our Lucrehulks are already engaged at close range, and you're sitting back there. What? Alright, whatever, man. Okay, you guys, we're gonna come down here, so let's get everybody rounded up and going over there. Finished experimental shield capacitors. Alrighty. What else can we grab? Focusing arrays. I do hypermatter annihilators, additional power. Though we're not, I mean, let's grab it, I guess. I don't think we're short on power on our ships though at this point in time. Maybe we are, maybe we're not. I don't think we are though. I looked at the designs in between episodes. Alright, you guys, good there. Ooh, who is sending their fleets through our territory? Okay, fleets, 10k. The Rebel Alliance is on the move, as well as their ally over here. And we are going to go to war with the Rebel Alliance eventually. I think soon, potentially. The more you guys have talked in the comments, the more I'm like, you know what? Maybe we don't take on the Hapes right now. We are itching for a relatively equivalent battle, and that is a thing. That being said, how valuable is this territory to us? And how valuable are they as, like, let's say a vassal. Let's say we have a war, we knock their fleet down, we take, like, 2 things of territory, whatever. We vassalize them next. They're not going to have this navy. They're never going to build this back up. And what some of you guys were saying in the comments was, hey, you know, at this point, you're pretty well starting to plan, or you should be planning rather, for the endgame crisis. And it would be nice to have an ally, or at least a neutral party, to your south that has a 600k fleet blocking entrance into your territory. Now, technically speaking, if the endgame crisis came up this way, they could bypass that. But I would like to think that they would go block that. So that may be something we consider quite honestly. I know we've been building up towards that, so we may still do it, but just a thought as you guys have been commenting on the videos. Over here, let's allow this system. We good to go? You're ish beat up. Can I just repair you here? Alright, let's all repair. Let's get some repairs. Oh no, you're gonna go all the way back there. Oh, there is no shipyard. You know what? Screw it. We're going in. Forget it. Forget it, forget it, forget it. We're just gonna go in, we'll repair and reinforce later, and that's gonna be okay. The Commerce Guild. Oh, really, Commerce Guild. Got your friends, the Trade Federation? You think you're big and bad? Alright. Let's see what you got. 13k. 24.5, 18.8. 27. And who are your allies? You're in an alliance with the Trade Federation. You are hostile to us. You know what? This may actually be our next war target. I think these guys have gotten annoying. Who died? Oh, a scientist died. Where? Down here. Alright, well. Everybody free? I don't. Grab you. Get you going. And then if I hit auto explore, is there anything for you to do? Oh, there is. Okay, nice. We also had a science ship heading over here, which looks like you've arrived. Now, it says there's a pirate fleet in here, but I don't believe them because they've claimed the system. And unfortunately, what that means is I cannot have you... Well, actually, you know what? I can. Okay, it tells you contain request for information. Changes you from evasive, and you're going to go in. And hopefully, fingers crossed, you don't die. Bravely Explorer, good, good, good. Alright, leverage privateering. Diplomatic weight from economy plus 40%. Trade value plus 10. Bureaucratic upkeep plus 5. Naval cap minus 10. I'm not a fan of the naval cap minus 10 portion of this. So I think I'm going to oppose that. As much as I think we would benefit from the plus 40% economy, I don't think, as Mandalorians, we can stand to have our naval cap dropped. Alright. We finished. Farmers plus 10%. Got blockers, apparently, that we haven't done yet, so let's do that. And a strange asteroid. Wow. Peter died, voted on that, saw that, saw that. Okay. Let's hope you don't die. Hey, we're good. Alright, so you are going to come over here and research it? Very, very good. Alright. I think we're in position in 2 points to attack pirate fleets, or rogue CIS fleets in this case. So...
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Ooh, laggy today. Alright, go.
Calculating jump.
We'll pause and get you running in. And then over here, unblock the system. And unpause, let it figure itself out, and go. Oh wow, there's 22 trade here that we're not picking up? Oh, that's disappointing. That's super disappointing.
System survey complete.
Where are you at down here?
Battle is joined.
Alright, and we finished. Tile blocker, wow, that was quick. More army damage. What's the cheapest here? Ecological Adaptation?
Special project complete.
Ooh. Wow, okay. Let's grab Ecological Adaptation and let's read through this. Planet of the Thousand Moons. Having cleared the debris field with only a few scratches to the satyr's paint, Our explorers gazed into an open wonderment at the tropical planet below them. After cross-referencing the planet's position and description with those found in an ancient star chart, Aleadivo has concluded that the tropical planet must be the fabled world of Iego, and the debris field it's labeled 1,000 moons. According to Outer Rim scholar Professor Rikan Afra, the spirits of the frontier, Iego and its 1,000 moons are said to be home of the legendary angels, an immortal species of unmatched beauty. Professor Alfera declines to weigh in on the validity of these mythical beings in his treatment, but he does request that the world's mystical legends may be connected to the so-called Cruise of Drawl, a name first coined in Gonzar. Wow, that's a lot of words, man. Alright, though the text remains banned by the Empire due to its embrace of pro-Jedi mysticism and fantasism, that's funny, existing references suggest that the curse describes the tendency of ships transiting the area to go missing. When coupled with the debris field around the planet, Aleadivo has concluded that the curse is simply a product of the hazards surrounding Diego, and that the angels were invented to lend an air of mystique and supernaturality to otherwise unremarkable scientific phenomena. Heartened by this explanation, the scientists landed upon the southern tip of the planet's largest continent, where we were surprised to find the small city of Cliffold, perched upon a basalt cliff overlooking the ocean. According to the locals, for nearly 200 years, the city had been a way station for spice runners transiting hut space, who found the 1,000 moons and debris field useful to conceal their movements from Republic patrols. Then came Droll. While locals are reluctant to speak of who or what Droll is, roughly 2 years in the Clone Wars, spice runner traffic began to dry up. While skilled smugglers were still able to touch down on the planet for refueling, after leaving the system, they were never seen again. Worse still, any attempt to flee the planet, whether by smugglers or civilians, was invariably met with disaster, with ships either foundering in the orbiting debris field or simply vanishing after slipping the planet's gravity well. It seems that leaving the planet may not be as easy as we had hoped. So we can ask the locals or attempt to leave. I think eventually we're going to be able to attempt to leave, so let's ask the locals first. None of the locals seemed particularly interested in talking to us, and most kept a wide berth. Any mysterious crew, a fear of invoking the dreaded wrath of Droll. After plying a particularly sour-faced man with more than a few glasses of choice NN179, Ren Reserve Carillion whiskey, we finally managed to find one that's willing to open up. Calling himself Jabo Hood, the graying human claims that while the debris field around the planet is deadly enough for so many pilots, the real danger stems from an advanced laser web defense station hidden among the orbiting rocks. This station, which he alleges was constructed by the Confederacy during the waning days of the Clone Wars, is programmed to activate whenever a ship attempts to escape the planet. Unless a vessel is broadcasting the correct IFF signal, the station then activates a series of small, multi-directional laser emitters hidden throughout the debris field, making an already hazardous journey all but impossible. While he claims that the defense station was deactivated during the Clone Wars by a pair of Jedi, don't remember who that was, a claim which most of the bar's patrons believe to be fabrication, if not heresy against Droll. His solution proved only temporary, and within 2 standard years the curse of Droll had again descended over the planet. Oh boy. Something is up there, whether angel or demon, machine or man. Something to the debris field. Gunning the ship's sublight engines, the scientist orders the vessel to break atmosphere. It isn't long before Droll strikes. While maneuvering between a particularly large comet and the scattered carcass of a charred Belline-class heavy freighter, a brilliant arc of yellow energy lashes out from a nearby asteroid, buckling the deflector shields and boiling away hull plating. The spar of pure energy is soon joined by dozens and then hundreds of other beams, which weave together in an intricate net so dense that the most agile vessels could hope to escape. But as quickly as the net appears, it just as quickly gone, with only a few flickering strands remaining. Drawing close to the source of these beams, the ship locates a metallic projector embedded in one of the asteroids, and a quick search of other nearby bodies reveals dozens more. Analyzing the spatial orientation of these projectors, the scientist concludes that some central source must be beaming them power. With the help of her trusty R2 unit, the scientist deduces the power source location, a facility embedded in the surface of a small moon. A facility bearing the hexagonal spoked seal of the former Confederacy of Independent Systems. Querying the facility with an old CIS identity code, the facility's automated response system returns only a warning not to approach, and its name, the Distributed Reactive Orbital Laser, or more simply, Droll. With this station keeping our crew and the inhabitants of the planet trapped, it is no longer a question of if we will challenge the so-called Droll, only a question of means. So, we can attempt to destroy the Droll facility, or to salvage what can be saved from the Droll facility. Ooh. Do we get something if we salvage it? Or is it just going to be something dumb, like minerals or alloys or something? Ooh. Let's try to salvage. Okay. After reviewing several treatises on the cybersecurity flaws of CIS defense networks, scientists discovered a way to corrupt the defense mainframe of the Droll station by introducing a coded fragment into the seemingly random noise. The scientists managed to upload a virus into the station's network after being questioned by its automated response system. While this virus has destroyed any valuable data that could have been contained in the defense mainframe, it has also deactivated its defenses. Nice. So 100 alloys, 150 laser cells, and 1 pop is created. I mean, 1 pop is where? Like on their planet? Okay. I mean, good for them, I guess. That's funny. Clearly that's more meant to be an early game. Early game event, but still. Oh, did we queue these guys up to head in? We did. Alright, they're fighting over there. Let's keep an eye on this one here. Alright, hypermatter annihilators are done. Let's grab research base. And let's grab a boost to our miners. That's fine. I'm not gonna lie, my favorite ships, at least so far in this mod, or not in the mod necessarily, but for the Mandalorians are these guys. I love the spinal cannons. I love it. I love those. The animation is great. The weapon firing when it hits the target and explodes is great. It's great. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's great. I love it. Alright, we should get a science ship moving over here. Are you doing anything? You're not. Get over here. And then we'll send you in there. We'll survey it. We do want to claim this, though. And I did get rid of all my construction ships, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright, Mandalore.
Permission granted to land on platform.
Let's get a couple construction ships going, actually. Is there anything else we should build here? Probably ought to. I mean, why not? I mean, worst comes to worst, we get attacked here. Like, probably ought to do it. Let's go target uplink.
Scientific breakthrough
Let's
achieved.
go defense grid. And shield. We'll do that. Alright, research base is done. I need to go see where we get to build that. ECM3s are super cheap. Let's get that done. Alright, you're done there. Let's get you moved over here. And science ship. Where did you go? You must be in here. Yep, you're in there. Alright, we'll wait till you pop out, and then we'll queue up your order to come over here. Did these guys get popped? No, we're still working on it. Really? Oh, yeah, there was 2 in here, wasn't there? Yeah, you've gotten pretty beat up there, man. Being the first one running in. Who is that? That is Battlefield Eradicator. All the proton torpedoes. All of them. And then their strength drops by 10k, of course. Minerals from jobs plus 10%. Defense platform hull damage plus 10. Yeah, let's get the advanced rocket booster. Do you have construction ships moving? You don't. Okay, so if I claim the systems and give them to you undeveloped, will you develop them? Wow, you got beat to hell. Okay. Yeah, let's get you guys back. I think we're gonna have you pop into Mandalore this time. Might be a bit quicker than coming all the way down here. Alright, you're doing that. Are you engaged over here? You are. Gonna be nice, quick, and easy, though. And yeah. These guys insulted us. On our honor as Mandalorians, I think we need to shut them up. I do. I think we need to shut them up. So we're going to attack these guys next. Hapes, we may still do it, but we'll push that plan back just a little bit. And we're going to come attack these guys. And also have to take on the Trade Federation. Which... I mean, meh. I'd be curious, though. Where... What do we got going on here? Fly ships, Providence class, heavy cruisers, yeah. We'll be fine. Just hit them with overwhelming force. Alright, let's go with an exceptional shield generator. That sounds like a plan. Alright, no repairs needed. Interesting. Okay. Get moving down to here. I guess we'll go through their territory. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. Alright, yep. Let's unpause. Let those get going. We do need upgrades on you. Now, do any of these ships need upgrades down here? Or any of these fleets, rather? Oh, actually they do. Okay, well, we'll get them upgrading then. Ecological Adaptation is done. Light Ecumenopolis construction. Ooh. Yes.
System survey complete.
That must be up here. I was gonna say, there's no way you're done down here already. Alright, construction ships.
I await your instructions.
We're just gonna get you moved down here, because that's where you're gonna end up anyways.
Our ships have been made.
And being that, I don't see them moving construction ships up here.
Scientific breakthrough
I'm starting to think maybe, just maybe,
Course approved.
they can't claim territory. So we're going to go ahead and claim it. And then we are going to trade it off. So this system, I think we're going to give to these guys. And then obviously all of this is going to go to the slave state over here.
Our ships have been made superior.
What's this? Oh. Oh, okay. Space whales. Sorry about it. God, this is a trick hegemony. Really, do you guys want to die? Honestly. I don't even know how you exist. Allegedly, you don't own this system. But you somehow have the 2 planets. What? I mean, I guess you're at war with them technically, so maybe that's why? Jeez. Okay.
Anomaly found.
Alright, easy anomaly. We'll leave that because we want to get everything surveyed. What did we finish? Advanced rocket boosters, okay. Starship Engineer Base. Upkeep 2020. Others output. Would be a nice boost to our alloys. But let's get destroyer specialization. That'll. You guys don't need reinforcements. I do think we ought to actually get these reinforcements building so they're at least queued up. Wow, we lost that many missile crews. We basically lost everything. I guess better to lose those, though, than potentially our larger ships, though we did lose 2 on this. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll get these reinforcements queued up so they can be building while they're on the way back. And I think we will shift these 2 fleets over to here. So I guess it doesn't matter which way we enter their systems, to be fair. And what, can we potentially vassalize these guys?
Construction complete.
Association status, demand tribute. Can? Sweet. Alright, so we're going to do that to them. We're going to break them off of this alliance here. Are you part of this, Underon? Oh, you are. Do you have direct access to my territory? You don't. But you would have to come through that station there. Okay. So, well, I guess technically one of 2 things will happen. These guys will either send their fleets this way to help out, or they'll send them this way to attack us. I don't think we need to leave a fleet here to cover, because we've got a 300k station. And actually, we could strengthen this even more. Let's get armor plating.
System survey complete.
Security center, synthetic hyperfuel refinery, resource silo. I mean, there's nothing else defensive-wise we can build here. Listening post won't do us really any good, I don't think. Unless it's just a flat +2, but we can pretty well see the galaxy at this point, so I don't think we're going to do that. Let's get synthetic hyperfuel refinery going. Let's do that. And actually, let's swap out some of these fighters for some more gun batteries. And potentially even a missile battery. Let's at least get 1 missile battery on there. And then defenses. Let's upgrade everybody. Cool. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay, cool. It was literally right then that they joined it. Alright. Well, we'll have to keep that in mind. Alright, you guys do need upgrades. We'll upgrade when we get down here. These fleets are back in our home territory. Alright, when you're done there, survey, and then survey. Alright, let's do this. Wait, what? So apparently they can claim? What the hell? I might be crazy. I didn't think that that was a thing. Unless me claiming this I have no idea. Alright. Go build that starbase. We'll trade that to these guys. And then we'll just kind of continue to work our way through there. But we need to build that and these before we start trading that off. Yep, exactly. Okay. And these right here, we're just going to leave that and hope to God that they take it. Light Ecumenopolis constructed. Or not constructed, but available. Ecumenopolis restoration. Or Ecumenopolis construction. Let's go construction. I'd like to start building Ecumenopoli. Alright, armies. You know what? We probably ought to do a split campaign here. We'll be able to roll through pretty easily with the fleets that we have over here. And honestly, we could probably pull one or even both over here. But in order to hasten the war, since we are fighting an alliance to vassalize, in the end, we are going to have to start attacking Trade Federation space. So we will, once these ships are repaired, they will be kind of our other expeditionary force, as it were. So these guys, I don't think with 2K, they're going to come this way because I think these are going to be more heavily defended. Let's leave the anomaly. We'll come back to it. So we'll get them headed down here. These guys, including Ardon Eclipse, you're going to come over here. We'll go that way. And I guess technically there's a 2K army here as well, but regardless, it's all going to work out. You're going to go all the way up there to jump. Wow. Solid.
On the way.
Very solid. You know, I do think we ought to come over here, let's say, and build ourselves a jump gate down here. I think that's a thing that needs to happen. Give us access to this sector. We've got one here for this sector. We should have one here for this. And we put one here somewhere. Or we're in the middle of doing the thing. Potentially. Come on, game. You got this. There you go. Yep, we're in the middle of construction. Okay. Incoming transmission. Construction templates or additional plates for our destroyers? Additional plates. More defense is more better. Alright, so that's what? Plus 10% hull points? Nice. Dursteel armor weave. Weapons production base. Industrial sector. Minerals into consumer. Sure, let's get that. But yeah, we're building a gateway there. Got one here, and we've got one over here. So I think we're pretty well good without overly spamming, I guess you could say.
We're going to need maintenance after this. We're going to need maintenance after this.
All right, now if I tell you to go upgrade, you do go over there, right? Okay, cool. And this is the one that's building it all. So in Mandalore, you should... Yeah, you should just be able to walk over and upgrade. That'll be fine. So, oh, scientist has died. The exile. He was the one who did basically all of our
I await your instructions.
all of our excavation sites, or archaeological sites rather. That's unfortunate.
Our ships have been made superior.
Okay. Randomly decided to be built over here. That's okay, I guess. Yeah, let's upgrade you.
System survey.
Also upgrade you. Mothball fleet, no. You need to repair. Well, realistically, let's upgrade you first. Let's reinforce. Anybody else need reinforcements? You do.
Our ships
You do
have been
not.
made superior. Our ships have been made superior.
And reinforce. Okay, sweet. Alright, so we're getting all that queued up. We could probably dive on these guys already. I don't think we even need to wait for all these reinforcements for Battlefield or Battlefleet Eradicator, though they are almost all done. So we'll chill here for a little bit. I think. Alright. Upgrades are done. That's cool. The exile has died, unfortunately. Anomaly found. You're claiming that. Up here. You have claimed that. Okay. We can go ahead and trade that to these guys. What was the name of that system? It is Rig.
Course approved.
Hopefully they accept that. I couldn't imagine that they don't. Tears from the Cantina. Yes, please. Was it going to take them to the end of the month to think about it? Like, what? There we go. Cool. So hopefully this helps them boost economically. I could probably always continue to pour resources into them. 214, 249. Okay, that's gone up, that's gone up. That is stable. Consumer goods has dropped a bit. At least compared to what it was. Another strange asteroid. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, wish there was more variety on that, but hey. They accepted the trade deal. Reinforcements on its way. About to get a bunch of missile cruisers rolled off the line. Armies, are you in a good spot here? Who are you? Oh, that's Rebel. That's the Rebel Alliance's alliance? The Rebel Alliance's alliance. Oh, their fleets.
On the way.
Alright, one of you...
I await your instructions.
Gonna build the mining station. The other of you is going to move. There. We'll get all that claimed. Damn, this also probably means we have to build a defense station. Though we do have the starbase cap, so screw it. Let's go for it. Because again, I kind of alluded to this early in the episode. But at this point, really, I mean, we're not waiting for the endgame crisis, but we are needing to build up now in anticipation, and part of that is having every single entrance into our territory set up with a defensive point, really. I mean, I guess technically they could go this way, but yeah, I mean, our core, like, we could lose this, but our core territory is what I'm talking about here. So we've got that blocked up. We've got this blocked up over here. Again, this is actually owned by the Ironic Human League, so we can't claim that, unfortunately. We've got that blocked up. This is blocked off. This is starting to be blocked off, and speaking of which, need to upgrade that. So that's blocked, that's blocked. Here is blocked off, here's blocked off, here, and over here. So, I mean, we've got a fortress set up, realistically. Now, if they break through our front lines in multiple locations, I think our fleets are getting to the point where they can handle it. I don't know how strong the endgame crisis is, though, in this mod. I've never actually gotten to the endgame crisis, if we're being completely honest, in this mod. I've gotten to it in the base game, of course, but not in this mod. Planetary build speed, yes. Exceptional shield generators are done. Or ion weapon damage. See, flat boosts are always what I'd like to go with, so let's do that. Alright guys, and I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this episode up here as we are getting fleets moved to take on the Commerce Guild. So we'll start that in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. As always, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Stellaris and sci-fi gaming fun. I'll talk to you all in the next one. Later, everybody.